All right, a couple more. Dear Mr. Clary, very briefly, I would like to know whether you have already analyzed, and if not, whether you would be interested in analyzing the advantages and disadvantages of same sex marriage, you put in quote, for cisgender, heteronormative young men, particularly if they are well on their way towards socioeconomic success. Tax advantages, protection against rapacious females, traitism pluses, and as much as two men married to each other must perforce qualify as gay, and therefore for at least some favorable treatment. Additionally, if the marriage is interracial, would even go some way towards establishing the inclusivity bona fides of the men in the couple, would it not? Yeah, this is all true. This query is clearly not for myself or for my children, in fact, but for young men at large. And I address it to you because you have shown a remarkably open mind when you advise young men to change their official gender to female. I think that's just easier. It depends on the state that you're in. But if your state allows you to go and have your birth certificate changed, just do it. Just do it. Change your driver's license. Yeah, I'm female. That's the easiest because the marriage, now you subject yourself to the family court, which even if you're best of buddies, like, oh God, what if we got divorced? How are we going to deal with this? Um, Whereas for $10 fee or $20 fee, you change your gender on your birth certificate, boom, you're done. And reap the deriving advantages some time ago. Clearly, since we are powerless to change the rules, the wise course is to acknowledge them, twisted as they may be, and game the system one way or another. Turd Flinging Monkey always recommends this. About myself, I'm 61-year-old retired white male with one wife of 35 years, 4 children, 3 sons, 1 daughter, and I will be glad to positively establish my identity with you in private. I don't care about people's identity. Actually, I don't want to know. Just because it's easier that way. But I'd like to remain anonymous should you query whatever. I'm not gonna. I won't mention your name. Don't worry about it. So then I had a question. I said, so you're saying just normal straight dudes putting on the facade of getting married so they can qualify for special treatment, as that would prove they are gay? Why not just claim you're gay? I mean, you could do, oh yeah, I'm a disadvantaged group. Or are you talking about the financial benefits that come with being married? And I've in that regard, I meant like, okay, you're on their each other's insurance, that type of thing. I'm Mr. Guy. Thank you for your prompt response. Before I go to the next Patriot on my idea, I'll say that I would like a video response because I think it may be useful for men in general. To that end, I made the payment. Yes, sir. I'm indeed thinking regular straight dudes marrying each other, not just claiming to be gay. Clearly, the wedding would be a minimalist to avoid needless expensive, i.e., just the two of them in front of a judge at City Hall. Sign here, you sign there, and good luck to you both. I think the financial analysis may be someone involved and require far more intimate knowledge of our tax code. Well, it also depends on the state. I do. Well, now I think about it, did Trump make gay marriage legal in all the states or would he just want it? It's still a state by state issue. God, I think that was under Trump. Um, and yeah, I don't know the tax code of every state, but you don't get necessarily a tax benefit. You get tax benefit if you have kids. Just getting married, you could file as a joint. The benefits is that in some states you would be recognized as a regular old marriage. You would have a spouse, and then according to law, the main thing would be health insurance. So if you had a spouse, let's say you don't have insurance, but your good buddy Bill has insurance, and neither of you are married. Like, hey, Bill, if we get married, can I get on your health insurance? He's like, yeah, and it'll save you $500 a month or whatever it is. And you say, all right, Bill, well, okay, for your trouble and convenience, I'll give you $200 a month of the $500 I save. He's like, deal. And then all of a sudden, you go about your life regularly like you do. And polyamory is just perfectly acceptable now, too. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, I'm bi. Yeah, I'm dating this hot chick. You want me to kiss Bill? What, you don't believe me? Are you being exclusionary? Are you being bigotedist? I mean, it's easy to defend this. You could, but the wedding is just the only way I could see straight dudes getting married is if when you go and apply, there's not the affirmative action checkbox for sexual identity. And the other problem, I guess I have two problems, is it's just so much easier to change your gender. It is on the piece of paper, not down there. That's a little more difficult. So I think that would just be the easiest, most simplest route to go. And in today's hypersensitive, cowardly corporate America world, like, are you questioning my sexuality? I mean, it's just you could play it against themselves. So I think getting married is overkill, unless there are insurance benefits. What else? You guys wouldn't care about power of attorney. That's not. You'd have a will to leave it to the people you actually want to leave the money to in case you were horrifically to die too young. So, I'm going to say I'm having the dickens of a times finding fault with the scheme. There's none. The left have made it psychotically stupid and easy. I mean, I've even thought about, like, if I ever had to go back to the working world, oh yeah, hey, welcome everybody, your new podcaster, Aranika. Like, hey everybody, look, the same stupid crap shirt and hat I wear all the time, but this time I'm a girl. Aranika Clary, yes. And I'd be applying for jobs. I'd change my birth certificate over in Minnesota. Oh, they couldn't wait to have that happen. They'd probably pay me to change. Yeah, I'm female now. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm female. Give me my government job, you bastards. I want to teach the children. I want to change lives, make difference, whatever I got to say. Just give me my $50,000 a year job to work 9 months out of the year and bitch and whine about how I'm oppressed. Is there oppression classes? Is there bitching classes? Where do I learn to bitch and whine like all the spoiled people on the left? Where do I get I want to be a real American woman. I want to bitch about everything. I want to claim I'm oppressed and discriminated. I want to pull it off. Well, I'm not wearing a dress. No, not to that level. I just want to complain. The way I see it, two young men well established in their careers could reap the rewards of pooling the resources without the burden of raising children, twice the house for the same more. But you have to live together. Why would you do that? Like, two guys separately can have their own place. You're actually talking about cohabitating now. Twice the invested capital. No, not on a per capita basis, as they squirrel their savings away. Some expenses being halved. You're talking about a roommate situation. Guys can do that anyway. Socially, especially in some areas of the country, I could see lots of pluses and very few minuses. Let's say the guys are in no way effeminate, dress soberly, and exhibit zero stereotypical traits or behaviors. What woman is going to have the gall to say, you seem too normal to be gay? No one would even question you because you'd be presenting masculine. It wouldn't even come up. It's just done, and I can see how they would occasionally get their hetero jollies off with pretty much zero accountability, provided they had their vasectomies and they're careful employing professionals and or picking their field. But okay, you wouldn't even tell women you're dating that you're technically married to your friend Charlie. All right, you would just sign a piece of paper. Okay, we're married now. Live in separate houses. Go about your own lives. But when it comes to insurance or taxes or whatever, where there might be a financial benefit, oh yeah, I'm married. Oh yeah, I'm gay. Yeah, I'm female. Identify as female on your job application. Like, what? You got your ID? Yep. Birth certificate, ID. My name's Aranika. I'm just like Aaron Clary, but Aranika Clary has F on her driver's license. So now you really got to hire me because I'm way more competent now because there's an F on my driver's license. You're making this way more complicated than it has to be with commingling funds and living together. You are just married on paper, and then you go just be a single guy anyway. You don't even tell the women that you're dating because you're not. And then you find a girl you really love. Maybe you want to get married to her. All right, fine. We get divorced. Hey, we 10 years. We got free health insurance from my buddy Fred. And a bunch of job applications. And you say, oh my God, I'm coming out as straight. I changed my mind. I'm Lacey Green. This week, I'm pansexual. What woman would not feel flattered? They are carefully employing professionals. What woman would not feel flattered being told she's the only one who can arouse a gay man's interest? That's an angle I hadn't thought of. Sure, yeah, I'm gay. But for you, I might change. Heck, any guy can. Guys, use that one. No, I'm gay, not interested. Well, I don't know. Maybe you might change me. Well, I wouldn't switch it that much. You'd have to play real coy. You have to play a real smooth, like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm gay. You're very pretty, and maybe one day if I'm really drunk or something, I want to try it. I'll let you know. But I'm pretty gay. It's like Seinfeld. George, he had to convince his he wanted to get away from his ex. So he had to convince her gay. Yes, I'm gay. She's like, you're gay? Yes, I'm very, very gay. Oh, when are they going to ban that show? When does that get edited by you Nazi SJW fucks? As you can see, I'm unable to find the cons in the scheme on my own, which is the reason I came to you. Indeed, the very idea may be stupid or even downright idiotic, and you being an asshole perfectly positioned to say so in no uncertain terms. Thanks again for your interest in this matter. All the best will keep you anonymous. All right. The principle is brilliant. If they're going to be discriminatory against different groups of people and give preferential treatment to other groups of people, and because of social constructivism and postmodernism, mean there is no real objective truth or reality, that they will allow you by law to change your gender or get married, whatever. Yeah, do it. It's like, do I want superpowers? Do I want preferential treatment or not? And here I'm afraid this is where the states come in. I'm going to dismiss your getting married plan. Unless there is no other way to checkmark a box that you are a discriminated group, predominantly based on your sexuality, or you are in a state that will not allow you to change your gender. So, God, I bet you there's states that, I mean, California, even if you weren't born in California, I bet you they would more than happily give you a California ID with an F on it. So I think identifying as female is way easier. Going down, birth certificate change, driver's license change. If the state doesn't like, for example, I don't think South Dakota has that where I am now. But I bet you I could go in Minnesota tomorrow and they'll have a parade for me and they can't wait to put that F on Aaron Nika's driver's license. And then I'm like, oh, I need a job. I'm applying. Why, are you against trans people? Well, I'm masculine presenting female. What's so hard and difficult? That's none of your business. Now, do you want a lawsuit shoved up your ass? Oh, here, when can you start? Thank you. So there we go. All right. Any super chats? New super chats. All right. See you guys later. Toodles.